Welcome to my bedroom in Venice. Well, actually, I'm not really in Venice. I'm at the 5-star Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. And today, I am going to show you around Las Vegas and show you some of the many attractions there. I'll see you after breakfast. Bye. The Mirage.
Oh, so that's the Palazzo. That's the Venetian. Look. Then here, the Venetian.
And there's Madame Tussauds. Right now we're just coming up towards Paris. Well, not exactly Paris. The Eiffel Tower restaurant. Coming up on the escalator.
Alex, they like
That's something you don't get very often.
everyone looks at it, they like that to do stuff. They went to San
That looks like an Elvis Presley impersonator. That's where we're going tonight. Las Vegas is really popular for its casinos. Oh, hello. The old theatre.
You gotta get a little money in the bank. I know that. Okay,
Cirque du Soleil boutique. Cool. And there it is, the O Theatre. And that's where we're going to see tonight, to see Cirque du Soleil O.
I said, I've never done that before.
To reach the Hard Rock, we have to leave the Strip behind, because it's over on what's called Paradise Road. Folks get to see a little bit extra just by going around to pick up other guests. Now we're heading between the Venetian Palazzo Complex and the Wynn Encore. See the Sands Expo Convention Center back here. The Venetian sits on what was the Sands of the old days of Las Vegas Strip. Sands is probably most famous for Frank Sinatra and all those guys in the Rat Pack performing in the lounge called the Copa Room back in those days. That's when they were filming the original Ocean's 11 here in Las Vegas. Now imagine, these guys are such great entertainers and love doing it so much that after a full day of filming the movie, taking a short break back in the room, they would get dressed up, all the way dressed up, tuxedos and such, the way people did things in those days. They'd bite to eat, over to the showroom, Copa Room, and they did a show just off the cuff, as it were. They made everything up as they went along. Nothing rehearsed. People loved it. Just like that, we're on the Paradise Road. We have the muffins, juice boards, pink bags. You're welcome to enjoy those whenever you like. It's a little snack. There is a lunch provided as part of the tour when we're out at Canyon West. Barbecue style type lunch. There'll be chances once on the way out, once on the way back, as far as what we have planned for a comfort rest, use the restroom. Stretch your legs a bit, grab any other snacks or beverages you may like. Souvenirs, of course, as well. So far, we have guests from opposite ends of the earth. And we'll see what happens with the rest of our guests up ahead. That's one of the great things about being a tour guide here in Las Vegas. People from all over the world. Glad to see you folks have realized there's a lot more to our town than just hotel casinos, by the way. There are a few more things to see. And I'm always interested, though, to find out from my guests how you heard about our tour, and Pink Jeep Tours, this tour in particular, shows. So, yeah, full package for your trip. Okay. Always nice to see that vacation planners, travel agents, and such will recommend this. It's good.
Another pink Jeep there. And there we were, resting in that little town. Let's move on.
On we go. Back onto the road, again a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit here in the bustling town district of Bowling Spring. Home to Veterans of Foreign War, VFW, American Legion Post, Double E Market, grocery store for the town, Family Dollar, the general store for the town. Automotive dealership, a repair dealership, and a few restaurants. There used to be a bank just ahead to our left. It closed this past spring. Hair salon, a little museum for the town. Just to the left there, that little white shack with blue trim. It's Mount Tipton Water Company on it. That's where folks come here to get their water. See many residents with water tanks in the back of their truck or being towed behind their car or other vehicle. Right up here on the edge of downtown, the fire department, emergency services, library, seem to be a few vehicles there, and the Chamber of Commerce, a place to come if you want to do business in this town. From the Dolan Station to the terminal at Grand Canyon West usually takes about an hour. So we should be there a little bit after 10 o'clock in the morning. Again, at Grand Canyon West, there are 2 viewpoints available to us. Thanks to the Wallapai, Native Americans whose lands will be on, sacred lands that will be on. So of course we'll be respectful of that. Here at the top of this hillside, around the curve, the Mount Tipton Schools. It's elementary, junior high, and high school, all right together on one single campus. Did have a question about schools here earlier. There they are. Now, since folks are so spread out in this region, some of the students can be 30 or even 40 miles away from the school. That's a rather large burden to place on the parents and guardians of those children to transport them every day, 5 days a week. So instead, these schools have a 4-day week, Monday through Thursday, instead of Monday through Friday. They go a little bit of extra time each day, so they still have the same number of hours per week as other schools around the U.S. Just to our left there is the Pink Church. We'll see it again on the way back this afternoon. Does stand out against the rest of the desert. And as much as we'd like to say the Pink Church is here in honor of our company, really that would be stretching it a bit. It's actually here because of a Hollywood movie. Director Tim Burton, when he was filming his tribute to the classic science fiction movies, alien invasion movies in the 1950s and 60s, he was here in the mid-1990s to film the movie titled Mars Attacks. That name sounds familiar. If you've seen that film, you may recall a Pink Church in there. And here it is on the edge of Dolan Springs. Couldn't find a pastor in Las Vegas who was willing to paint the church pink, so they came out here. Through the outskirts of Dolan Springs, we're now entering one of the largest Joshua tree forests on the planet. The Joshua trees are all around us now. That common name given to these plants by early Mormon settlers traveling south out of Utah in the mid-1800s, first encountered these plants and were reminded of the biblical prophet Joshua raising his arms in supplication.
Alright folks, we're off and running to Eagle Point. Eagle Point's going to be our next stop in about 4 minutes or so. 4 minutes to Eagle Point, you guys will get your first glimpse of the Grand Canyon. By the way folks, my name is Russell. I'm going to be your bus driver, take you guys at least to Eagle Point. And I might see you guys down the road somewhere else, maybe Guano Point, and bring you back over to the terminal. Okay guys, Here's what it is here. I was off Wednesday, finally decided to give me an off day. I come back yesterday and they tell me had a lightning strike over there to the left. And looked like it had calmed down and everything was just about clear. I got here at about 7 o'clock this morning. Nothing was coming from over there, no white smoke, no black smoke. And all of a sudden, here we go again. So, got all of the planes, the helicopters, everything shut down. So, well, at least we can get you guys on the skywalk and still should be able to see the canyon. And it don't look like we see any clouds in the sky, so we don't have to worry about any more lightning. Alright guys, Eagle Point is coming up in about 2 minutes.
There we have it, the Grand Canyon.
Alright folks, as we approach Eagle Point, there's a helicopter right in the canyon. Still trying to figure out how do you fly a helicopter when the airfield is all closed and this is all restricted airspace that's all closed. The airplane and the helicopter doing down there. Alright guys, if you guys take a look to the right here, you'll see an eagle in a rock formation. Everybody see the eagle right in the middle with the wings spread out? You say no? You don't see it?
No.
Keep looking. You guys see it now? Good.
No, he's very good.
An idea that seems to have bore some fruit, you might say. It's worked out rather well. As we gaze out across the massive Las Vegas Valley before us. This desert valley, considered the middle of nowhere, quite rightfully so, for so many years. Well, the town of Las Vegas itself was only founded in May of 1905 by the railroads. They needed a town for their railroad operations. They came through Las Vegas Valley, the railroad did, because there were natural springs that bubbled right up out of the center of the valley itself. That's where today you find the Las Vegas Springs Preserve, by the way. The place I highly recommend going to pay a visit. Really awesome. When the railroad founded the initial town site of Las Vegas, there really wasn't much out here. Maybe 100, 200 people in the whole valley. A few ranch houses here and there. Otherwise, just wide open desert landscape. Today, just over 100 years later, 106 years later now, we're at nearly 2 million residents. And last year, in 2010, despite the current state of the economy, the Las Vegas area welcomed almost 37 million visitors. In fact, for most of the last 20 years, until the economy turned at the end of 2007, beginning of 2008. The Las Vegas Valley was the fastest growing metropolitan area in the entire United States. We had on average about 6,000 to 8,000 new residents moving here every month after month, and year after year, for about 20 years in a row. And when you look back through the history of all, how did it all happen? Why is Las Vegas here? Why is the Grand Canyon here? Why is Hoover Dam here? Well, it really all comes back to water, plain and simple. Water is life everywhere, but particularly in the desert. Water from the natural springs that bubbled up in the middle of the Las Vegas Valley is what started Las Vegas. The waters of the Colorado River carved and today continue to carve the Grand Canyon as the Colorado Plateau rises up against it. Those same waters of the Colorado River held back behind the Hoover Dam enable the modern day Las Vegas to even exist. And one of the main reasons for building the dam, by the way, where it is so close to Las Vegas, is because we already had a railroad running through this valley, part of the Intercontinental Railroad system. All they had to do was build a relatively short spur line off of that main ramp out to the construction side of the dam. In fact, the Colorado River happened to flow right by it. It's pretty amazing, really, when you think about it all, how it's come together. Again, take your pick if it's coincidence or providence. It's definitely all about water. As far as Las Vegas is concerned, why is it here? Well, it's the only place it could possibly exist, so it has to be here.
looks like the lion habitat to me. There's the lion habitat. I know. I've won one of these pearls.
Yours looks small, but yours is a 7. Okay. That's kind of the bowling too. Alright, now let's see what you got.
Hello again. We just moved to San Francisco and we're just about to be on our way to Chinatown for a little tour. Come on. Welcome to Chinatown. One of San Francisco's most popular landmarks.
Nice one.
I got your sister.
I feel bad if I tell you this, that this part of Chinatown has been terrorized by that little Volkswagen Beetle named Herbie from The Love Bug, one of Walt Disney's production's top romantic comedies. Excuse me, just a little pothole.
No, I'll go with them.
prices
Yeah, I mean,
compared to.
you don't know.
Well, there's a size someone around. When it starts.
Look up Big Wheel Race, San Francisco, and it'll show you San Francisco's crookedest street. It's called Vermont, just so you know. Now, we have a stop coming up on the corner of Fillmore and Loveline. No one has ever used it. Anybody want to use it today? There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Taco Bell there. That's not ours. Drive by and look at stuff. I don't blame you. There's not that much going on. It's mostly when the people are staying in the hotels. Now, the neighborhood that we're currently in is called the Marina District. And the average cost of a one-bedroom rental is $2,800 a month. That might seem odd if you're from Kansas. Here, that's only $407 over the city's average of $23.93. Also, with that high cost of living, you are living on landfill. And unfortunately, when we get earthquakes today, this is the neighborhood that receives the most damage. The last major earthquake was 1989 during the third game of the World Series. Does anybody know what two teams were playing in the 1989 World Series? And if you don't know what it is, it was a baseball game. I know, I agree. It was the Oakland Athletics and the San Francisco Giants. And Oakland went on to win that series like they did in 72, 73, and 74. I love baseball. I just wished America would change the name of the World Series. There's only two beautiful countries involved in it. Does not feel that world to me. Just my opinion. Now, let's talk about my favorite breakfast place, IHOP. I'm bringing it up for two reasons. One, I love their breakfast. Two, they were in the news a couple months ago. I'm so excited for it. Currently, you'll only find an IHOP, which stands for International House of Pancakes. You'll only find one in 4 countries: Canada, the United States, Guatemala, and one other. Does anyone know? Mexico City. But for the first time in their history, they're going to branch out of this region and open up in the Middle East. Hey, I always said a way to world peace was through someone's stomach. Yeah. I'm trying everything else like love thy neighbor and nuclear warheads. Let's try some good food. I'm not trying to westernize anything. The waffles are made in Belgium. I'm just really glad that some people in the Middle East will now have available the same breakfast I do. Bridge is almost gone. Still see parts of it. I was worried about that. This time of day it usually disappears, but in front of you is the bridge. See that orange line? Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay, that's the tour. We're going back to the office. Please give us a good review. I'm not a big fan of Kentucky Fried Chicken stuff, but this next place is beautiful. It's called the Palace of Fine Arts, and how can I sell this to you? If you're a Sean Connery fan, thank you so much. If you're a Sean Connery fan like I am, you can stand at the same place that Sean Connery stood when he talked to his daughter right before he got arrested in the movie. This is what The Rock. I stood there. I was like, oh my goodness. My wife was. Anybody want to use this stuff?
No, not
Look
me.
at it, drive by.
She slept with the last two. I said she's awake.
Where'd you get it? Store? Never mind. Okay, next classified arts. Hang on to your loose articles. Here we go. I don't pay attention very often. I run my mouth, look around. When I do pay attention down this road, please don't stand up. If something happened to you, I would stop the bus and walk away, because I wouldn't be able to handle it. Please stay on the bus. Or stay in your seat and stay on the bus. And I'll be back in just a few moments.
Wow, there's the Golden Gate Bridge. It was that very bridge where Herbie the Love Bug was just about to take his fatal jump off it. It was just before Jim Douglas came to his rescue.
Is anybody walking the bridge today? Good. I don't really suggest it after this time of day because there's only a couple more buses behind me and I would hate to see you get stranded here. But you could make it. And my suggestion is if you do want to walk from the other side where we're going to stop for 10 minutes back to here. Okay? And if you do happen to miss the bus, then there's a city bus stop across the street, and for $2 they'll take you back to the city. But you're welcome to. Does anybody want to walk right now? Anyone? No. You do? Yes. Okay. God, I looked up again. Also, you're welcome to stay on this side of the bridge and use the cafe or the gift store. And the next bus will pull down here and pick you up. This bump in the road right here. Japan is on your left. Somewhere. Alcatraz is right there. So please remain in your seats and I'll see you on the other side.
And here it is. This is what appeared to Herbie the Love Bug when he first came here in 1969. This gives everyone a perfect opportunity to see what the Golden Gate Bridge looks like. And over there, I think we might be able to see Japan. You never know. The Golden Gate Bridge is about 74 years old today. And there's the city of San Francisco, just on the other side there.
Alright, we're going to stop here for 10 minutes. You can take some pictures, use the restroom. 10 minutes. Also, it's possible there's 400 people up here waiting to get on this bus right now. I doubt it. But I will not give your seat up, okay, no matter what. I'll close the door and argue with the people out there. Because this is your seat. To ensure it's your seat, leave something in your seat. If you get off the bus and there's nothing on that seat, I'm going to assume you're not coming back. And whoever is here is going to take that seat. So I don't care. Leave a piece of paper there, a sweater, a bottle of water, anything. And I'll take care of the folks that are here. I will immediately send out an empty bus to come pick you. Is anybody on the bus from that cruise ship that's in the terminal right now? Anybody wish they were on it? Very good.
Hello again. Now, we just come off the San Francisco tram, and look at that street there. It's got to be one of the most crookedest streets in San Francisco, or maybe in the world, but I don't know. Besides, it had been used for films such as The Love Bug that starred Dean Jones as Jim Douglas. And The Love Bug actually travelled down here, and when they put the film together, it was used as fast motion. And it makes the audience believe that the Volkswagen was actually at sort of like 40 or 50 miles per hour down that road and finished down at the bottom there. Let's go down to the bottom. So there we have it. The crookedest street ever to be constructed in San Francisco.
We got sunshine, so let's hear it from an actor! That's good, we'll be doing a lot more yelling as the tour goes on.
Hello.
Right now, hey, anybody want to try to see the Golden Gate Bridge? Well, turn around to your right and look between these trees. You probably won't see it because this is San Francisco and the fog's rolled in. But really, there's a bridge out there. It's huge. It's orange. It's 200 meters tall. That you can't see. What you could see is that line. See that line of people waiting to get on the cable car? It's about a 3-hour line. Aren't you glad you took the bus? Yeah, that's how it. To start us all off on the right note, I'm going to buy everybody on board a drink. Now, on your right, coming up as we make this turn, you'll see a little pub with a nice mural out front called Fiddler's Green. Fiddler's Green got a coupon on the map we gave you, and it says 2 drinks for the price of 1. And the second drink is on me. I make sure everybody understands that because somebody misunderstood it the other day, and I now have a huge bill in Fiddler's Green, so please tip generously, I'm still paying it off. By the way, is anybody cold and needs a blanket? Because if you don't have one, I'll steal this guy's. He took 2. He's greedy. Can anybody spare a blanket? Oh no, wait, you don't have to. So far, I've got 2 more. They're $50 each because they're the last ones. Okay, you're back on.
How long is this going to take?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, hello. I got it from my sister. Oh, great.
Look to your right and you see a really interesting mural. Do come back here if you can and look at this mural in detail. It's a brilliant piece of work. I can't really get a good shot of it. It's by a local artist named Bill Weber. The building that it's on was recently sold, and one of the conditions of sale is that they could not touch the mural. Straight ahead, you'll see the Transamerica Pyramid, free of fog, the tallest building in San Francisco, catching the light rather nicely. If it's upstairs, it makes a great picture right now. Note the moon to the left of it. Pretty cool shot, eh? The moon always looks bigger when it's near something, so you have a reference. It's a little trick of the eye. Now, would anybody like to see the famous crooked street, Lombard Street?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll have better luck with that than we had with the Golden Gate Bridge, but you still don't have much time for it because we're just going past it. So look to your right as we cruise. Look up the hill. There's the 8 curves, a cable car on top. It doesn't get any more San Francisco than that. If you'd like to see it better, come on our downtown tour during the day. They'll make a stop here, and then you can get out and walk up the Crooked Street and come back and catch another bus. Another place you might want to walk up a hill to is on your left. Coit Tower. Your other left, sir. To get to Coit Tower the easy way, you go up this street to your left, Filbert Street. Now, Coit Tower is a place you really want to think about visiting. It has amazing views of the bay, and all around the base of it are painted murals by 23 different artists. They're in the style people think of with Diego Rivera. Diego Rivera did not paint any of the murals up there, but in one of the murals up there is a portrait of Diego Rivera painting another mural somewhere else. It makes sense when you're looking at it, really. Look to your left and you can see how you get to Coit Tower. You go past this church, the beautiful church of Saints Peter and Paul. Everybody know the joke about Saints Peter and Paul?
No.
The address is 666 Filbert Street. You heard that?
You're the one with the earmuffs, but he's the one that has to have it repeated.
I love my job. Turn around, the church looks really good in this light. We're now in the midst of Little Italy, Piccolo Italia. Note that on every lamppost to your right or your left are 3 stripes. This is the flag of Italy. Now, of course, it hardly needs to be said that if you want a good meal in a restaurant, come to Little Italy, because almost every other business is a restaurant. In Little Italy, you can find the oldest Italian restaurant in the United States, the Fiore d'Italia, which first started serving pasta in 1886 and hasn't missed a day yet. They must be good. Obviously, there's a lot of competition, and they've kept going all that time. On your right, some more nice little Italian places. Osteria del Forno, original U.S. What's the special guide? Ooh, shoulder of lamb with lima beans or cannelloni di carne. Sounds good. Very nice little delicatessen on your right, where they make their own gelato. On your left, the North Beach restaurant, proudly flying the flag of Italy. Very good restaurant there in the Tuscan style. It's one of the nicer restaurants, so be prepared to pay accordingly. If you want to save some money, go down the street to go to Cafe DeLucci across the street. You can still live, be born, grow up, and die here and never have to learn anything but Chinese. It's the oldest Chinese settlement outside of the United States. And we're going to take you down Stockton Street, which is the street most tourists don't get to see. This is the real street of Chinatown, not the tourist street. This is where the people of Chinatown do their marketing, their grocery shopping, their politics, and as you can see, their laundry. All along, this is the best tour to go through Chinatown with, because this is the time of day when the markets are shutting down. Both the shutters have been pulled down, but some of the markets aren't closed yet. These greengrocer on your right and on your left. This time of day, there's always a little war going on between the store owners who are trying to break down, go home, because they've been here since 6 in the morning, and the people who just come back from work, got off the bus, and are trying to get that last-minute bargain in fresh produce